All right. So now the other controversial thing pertaining to the event was Sharon's battle with Disaster, right?
Mm,
And I was supposed to interview Diz, but he's been real busy traveling and
right.
everything. But some people have said that Sharon won, and they didn't like the fact that Diz rapped for like 20 minutes. It was
Mm.
unlimited rounds. Sharon, I think, said he didn't want unlimited rounds, but he agreed to it. What is your account of what happened?
So, I'll tell you one thing, and again, I love both of them, homies, for years of mine. I would be pissed though if I was Shoddy and Rock because Disaster Sharon was supposed to go last, and that somehow jumped Rock and Shoddy and really sapped the energy of the building. And that's not to say they didn't write some incredible stuff. Bro, I wouldn't even wanna hear Jesus give a sermon for 40 something minutes, you know what I'm saying? Let alone 2 rappers rap, you know? So, there was an hour plus battle, and then Shoddy had to follow it up with Rock, and so that's the first thing I would take away from it. And
So there
then
was no reason given why.
I didn't hear anything, bro. I thought they were the headline, and again, I didn't know what the gist is of the Times, I wasn't sure. But I was under the impression they were the headline, and so when they called him up, I didn't I still was like, "Okay," and then they rapped very long, bro, and so I think Disaster is such a legend and so good at battle rap that he is thinking of new things and thinking of ways to do things differently, and because he's accomplished everything in battle rap that's kind of regular, right? And I'm not a fan personally. I don't care if it's Diz or whoever. I'm not a fan of unlimited rounds. I'm not a fan of long rounds.
Mm.
Um,
What is the sweet spot? Like 3 minutes, 3 to 5, or what?
oh, 5 is long. Five's too long.
Five's too long.
Because
Okay.
in my opinion, um, yeah, 3, because you gotta think even that 3-minute mark, you're gonna get stopped a bunch, you might run some stuff back. That 3 minutes is realistically looking 5.5. You know what I mean? You're slower in person. So that means you a 6, 7 minute, you're looking at a 10-minute round, man. And then if you're having these stipulations, typically you're very late in the day, everyone's been standing around. Um,
Right. It's not like everybody's sitting in comfy chairs watching and
nah,
shit.
nah. And so the thing is, I'm sure Disaster's material was probably phenomenal through and through. And Sharon's was probably great too. It's just so much, and it's such I mean, and maybe it's just me. Maybe there are some people that really appreciate the longer rounds nowadays, but me personally, especially when you're battling someone with that much history, like, I mean, you could make a punchline out of every opponent they battled, like, we gotta trim some fat, because trimming is the hardest part in battle rap, I believe, of preparation, is trimming.
Absolutely. I
You
mean,
know
there's
what I
too
mean?
many angles. There's too many things that you could reference, bro. Like that.
Right.
I mean, remember that 2011 tweet that you made? Like, I mean,
That's
like you
what I
could like
mean,
pull
bro.
a bunch
So,
of shit out.
deciding what you can cut, and when you just have the freedom to just put it all in there, it again, so yeah, the battle, it probably will not get the fanfare that those 2 names deserve.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is one of my favorites, but I think
Mm.
what it is that like he wants to rebuttal what you say in your round, right? And then he goes into the written. So then I think that that's probably, is that safe to say that's probably what happened? He rebutted a whole bunch of what Sharon said and then went into his written.
I wish I could tell you that, bro, but no, he just had that much prepared
Oh,
shit.
oh shit.
I mean, he might have had a rebuttal early on, and I wish I can say that he just, like, just freestyled a whole gang, and, I mean, they both rebutted, once or twice, but he just prepared that much material, and Uh, Charron as well. What's getting lost in the sauce is Charron had long ass rounds. It's just Disaster's rounds were like, Charron probably had easy 6.5 minute rounds, 7, and Disasters were coming in at, 12, 13 minutes or whatever. I don't know the official,
Because
but
they
it
said
was,
what I think like Diz's second round or something like that was like 20 minutes long or something. I don't know if that's an
yeah.
exaggeration, but like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. And the crazy part about it is if you think Disaster doesn't rap really slow. So if he had a 20-minute round, like
that's a
there
lot
was
to
a
absorb.
lot said, dude. But yeah, I mean, Disaster is, so incredible on so many levels, man. The man learns new languages to battle in other countries.
Bro, the commitment level is ridiculous, right?
Bro, I had I was drinking, I was heading to a bar, and I jumped the Uber, and my Uber driver was from Lebanon and, drunk, chatty music. "Yo, my homie, duh, 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 duh," and I pull up a Disaster battle in Lebanese, and dude put it on, and I don't know what the hell Diz was saying, obviously, but this dude was losing his shit, and he was so proud and happy and just like, "This guy's amazing," you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, like, Disaster, I think and it's funny because here in the States, people were like some people, "Oh, he fell off or he ain't" I'm like, "Bro, he's done doing the same." He's trying to that's why he battles the oxymorons or whatever, and then
Right.
he was traveling everywhere, so he's such a legend, and then Sharon, he's doing Wild Out for a while, and he's been on an absolute tear, and not only that, like, Sharon is well off, like, Sharon doesn't need battle rap checks, and if battle rap is not gonna be something that's continuing to serve him the way it used to, then, I mean, we might not see as many Sharon battles, and I don't fault him for it. But yeah, Sharon is now much more selective about his battles, um but yeah, I mean, both of them just incredible, incredible battlers. I would've if it was me, I would've loved to see 3-minute rounds from both of them in a
So
perfect
you did
world.
you watch the whole battle?
I watch is a strong word, and that's not at all slight. I was watching for a while until I caught on. I'm like, "Oh, this is only the 2nd round now." I was like, "Yeah, I can't." You know what I mean? And I, like, went and was kinda I had my merch and whatever. And I hadn't heard their material beforehand or whatever, so I know that I saw clips of times that the crowd seemed kind of, and I will also add, it's a good thing it was in Canada because other cities might not been as graced not graceful is not the word, gave as much grace. You know what I'm saying? A New
Yeah.
York crowd or like
Oh man. We're
yeah, it would
assholes in America, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that that same amount of grace would have been given, but
Right, right. But from what you saw what up to like the second round, like to the end of the second round, maybe?
man, maybe I know I saw the first but again, I think by the second round early, I caught on because again, I say this again, Sharon's rounds were long. So Sharon round long as hell. I'm like, that's a long ass round. And then Disaster goes, I say, "Oh, okay." And
Damn.
so at that point, I mean, I wouldn't even have an honest assessment of, you know what I mean? Like Disaster at some point, he had rapped for so long that he wasn't going to get the reactions regardless.
Were the
And
fans getting mad though? Like, did you hear them like being like,
there is a clip where it appears the Disaster finishes and the fans start to clap, and then he goes to rap again, and they're like, "Oh," like, and it's and I, I don't know, but like I said, Disaster's had so much success at this. He's so great at this. Like,
right?
with who's anyone to tell him what to do and what not to do, and everything can't always be a hit. I've been involved in some shit battles and some shit cards and had some shit ideas. You know what I mean? It comes with the territory of being around so long, and You wanna entertain yourself, and you wanna do something that's truly epic, and when you look at it, he really did. You can't say he didn't try to give the fans what you wanted him to rap, you want Dizaster on the court, he gave you freaking 40 minutes of material. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's not like he rapped for 30 seconds and then was like, "Time." You know what I mean? And
That's
then
like a whole concert set right there, man.
yeah, bro,
You
so
know? But, from what you're hearing, most people have said that Sharon won?
in certain spaces, yeah, I feel like that seems to be more of the consensus, but I push back and what I mean, I guess, but again, let's put the shoe on the other foot, like, when he battled Soulcon Disaster, and the battle was pretty much unwatchable, and majority had Disaster winning, I guess, but at the end of the day, in a battle that is viewed like that, I mean, is there a lot of winning/losing to take from it? I don't know. If I were both of them, I would cut snippets up and just release the snippets if you had powerful stuff to say, and I don't necessarily. I mean, I guess it'll be perceived that maybe that's your own, but again, I would have to know the stipulations, I would have to, because I definitely don't go by crowd reaction a lot. I've been in crowds where they've reacted to shit where I was like, "Oh, that you must have a 3rd grade reading level to think that was incredible," like, and I don't mean to be a douche, like, I've seen people react to like, things that just blew my mind. I was like, "Oh, that's terrible. Oh, okay," like, and so and again, I don't think that Sharon or Disaster had anything like that, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to give it an honest assessment without sitting down meticulously, and then I would have to take out the memory of the crowd not right. It would just be yeah,
Right, right.
I think it's a wash kinda deal.
So I guess we gotta wait till, King of the Dot puts out the footage to really see, right?
Yeah, and again, and here's something that will aid Disaster greatly. He got through a lot of material, and so when the battle drops, there's gonna be, because there is what seems right now a heavier presence of Sharon victory, there is gonna be people that now wanna hear, like, maybe Disaster was saying some shit like, "Oh, he was, hold on a minute," like, so, yeah, but it will take some dedicated watching because just for me, I'm not watching battles that are that long, but I'm not watching a battle that long personally, and I think a lot of people aren't, and I actually think maybe battle rap rounds are working their way back to lower times.
Mm. Yeah, for sure.